Hey, I hope everyone's having a really great day today. If you didn't see my last video, I will post the link down below. It's all about credit scores. You're going to want to hear about it. And in this video, I will be discussing the rent surges that have taken place recently, as well as the chances of them increasing throughout the rest of this year. If you did not know, I do make preview videos and post them on my social media for all of my educational videos. And if you didn't see my last one, I'll give you a brief summary of what was discussed. In that video, I mentioned how rent has risen by 0.6% since February of the prior month, which is the most since 1987. That's 30 years, and this data was released by the Bureau of Labor Statistics. Now, moving on to this video, which is where we dive a little deeper. Rents have jumped from 14% to $1,877 a month. And in bigger cities like New York, Austin, Miami, Atlanta, rents have risen from 30 to 40%. And, rents, if you didn't notice, really shot up during the second half of 2021. The pandemic was a bit of a pause on our economy, and that was also a very big pause to people who have rental properties. They had to still pay property taxes, the mortgage, the maintenance, and they had no source of income. So that was very detrimental. So now they are making up their losses, and we're seeing that happen. And this is not the only reason that rent is rising. There is a higher demand for rentals. Young people who once hunkered down with their parents during the early stages of the pandemic are now moving out. People who had roommates are now looking for places of their own. Couples who have since divorced are looking for places of their own. So as you can see, households have split into smaller households. And believe it or not, the pipeline of new rentals has stalled. And of course, this is due to pandemic-related supply chain disruptions. And as demand rises, of course, you're going to see these prices are just going to get higher and higher and higher. And it is because this is a factor, past rent freezes and rent limitations. This is another reason you're going to see rent going up. As you may know, rent freezes and rent limitations have been ultimately lifted. So these landlords are adding at least 2 years worth of rent increases within your rent, and not only just your rent, but your amenity fees. You're going to see a lot of these in your amenity fees. And as you can see, rent will be increasing, and so far there's not a good chance of it going down. But hey, luckily interest rates are only 4% right now. So if you have any questions, call me. I hope this video was really, really helpful and educational for all of you. And remember, I answer my phone. I'm Gillian Leverette with NextHome Music City Realty, and I thank you. Bye-bye.